Hi everyone and welcome. Let me begin with a quote. Let food be my fire medicine, Hippocrates. Perhaps you heard that many doctors recommending drinking a glass of water in the morning. I determined to put this recommendation to the test to find out why. Let's discover the blood secrets. Right after waking up, before any food or water intake, I decided to have a look at the physiological phenomenon of my blood. This is my blood zoomed 200 times. And this is the blood zoom 800 times. Blood is thick and we can see that all erythrocytes, red blood cells, aggregated in a special way and looking like coins stuck on top of each other and forming long chains. This phenomenon called rollo. The main job of red blood cells is to carry oxygen from the lungs to the body tissues and carbon dioxide as a waste product away from the tissues and back to the lungs. They're small cells in diameter, 7 to 8 micrometers. Given the current condition, how can we expect the oxygen to be delivered to the consumer? Through the capillaries, when single red blood cell can barely fit through them. Let's have a look now at the viscosity. It is very slow. Now I have a reference point and I will be sharing all my findings with you. First, what we are going to check is the tap water. After waking up, I drank 1 glass of water and waited for 40 minutes. This is my blood after drinking water zoomed 200 times. Surprisingly, the blood becomes thinner. Let's zoom it up to 800. We can see that some of the coin stacks are broken and we can witness individual red blood cells. It looks like just ordinary tap water improves the blood quality. If your day starts without a glass of water before anything else, perhaps it's time to reconsider it. Let's zoom in and try to move them a bit. We can observe that they become more elastic and flow is improved. Now they can reach to the consumer cells. This is next day. I decided to test Fiji water. This water has a pH factor of 7.7. This morning I started with the same routine. I woke up and didn't take any food or drink. The drop of blood went straight under the microscope. This is my blood zoomed 200 times. The blood is thick and only few separate blood cells swim alone. And this is the blood zoom 800 times. We can observe once again that all erythrocytes, red blood cells, aggregated into a coin stack, which make it hard to deliver an oxygen to body cells because they can barely fit in capillaries. Let's have a look now at the viscosity. It looks like the blood flow is quite good today. I poured Fiji water in a glass and drank it on the empty stomach. 40 minutes later, my blood is under the microscope again. This is blood zoomed 200 times. Based on the previous result, I expect that blood will become thinner and we can see the evidence of it. Zooming 800 times. We can see that some of the coin stacks are broken and we can see individual red blood cells. It looks like Fiji water has similar results as an ordinary tap water. Let's zoom it up to 2000. When I saw similar results to the tap water, I forgot to do viscosity test. Sorry. Let's move to the final test. This day I decided to test mineral water. This morning began as the previous two. I woke up on the empty stomach and went straight to the microscope. This is my blood zoomed 200 times. The blood is looking quite good in comparison to the previous 2 days. We can see a lot of separated red blood cells, and the flow looks good too. And this is the blood zoomed 800 times. We can see that not that many many of erythrocyte aggregated into a coin stack. I'm not sure what I have for dinner that night. I am happy to see the blood in this condition though. I need to start monitor what I eat. The blood flow is similar to other days. Here's the blood zoomed 2000 times. So I took a mineral water and poured it in a glass and drank it on an empty stomach. 40 minutes later, I dropped a drop of blood on a glass again. This is blood zoomed 200 times. On a first glance, it looks like it hasn't changed much. It looks very similar before taking a mineral water. Zooming up to 800. I don't see that many changes. Let's zoom up to 2000. Notice how fast the red cells are moving. They're elastic and keep on the move even under the glass. Based on these three experiments, I can conclude that water is an important part of our body. If your day starts without a glass of water before anything else, perhaps it's time to reconsider it. I think it is also worth mentioning that a glass of water may prevent a stroke or heart attack. If you're interested in how food affecting our blood, feel free to subscribe to Hematic Food channel. If you believe that this information can help someone, please share it.